We're just upon on running into Riddell's crew. Ideally, you want to take out Hilda before then, because she has a charm and she buffs those guys over there if you're close by. It's you.
Actually, my name is Seliph.
The minister will be, you shall not escape.
Well, Ishtar was an unfortunate casualty, but listen, your husband was a fuck, and so are you, so,
Lol. It's okay, you needed that one, damn. Nice, by the way.
I'm not gonna blame it on Seliph because, you know, it's just the way it works.
God, he's so slow.
Now you can do... Not
Still,
one more damage.
Just still one damage. Oh, there's Zane. That's true.
Yeah, he's right there.
I know, it is not Seliph's fault, it's her res.
I appreciate the sound effect of the fire.
It's a good sound.
Bass heavy.
It's a good sound.
Zach for making a terrible mistake. What are you trying to do?
You made a very good call.
It's okay, he can solo it.
There's only so much he can.
It's okay, he doesn't need to save the children. The British children.
Especially British children. Wow.
You know, I actually, I didn't kill every person with Seliph, but I made sure he was in promoting levels before I finished that chapter. Like, on one of my screwed up playthroughs. It was pretty fun. He had a horse.
Yeah, she like just doubles Seliph. Like she has 17 at attack speed, and he is about like 12 this.
That's mean.
Fucking normie.
That's mean.
That is mean. I don't like it. That's notably better. Thank you for your leadership, Aura. Seliph, you can actually provide good effects. Oh, well, see ya, Hilda. Maybe not. Oh, he is gonna get a crit off, though, at least. There we go.
Nice. This can't be happening.
Oh, yeah.
Give me that.
Bye. You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
That's cool. Let's roll that back. Because this is more reserve right now.
Ho ho ho, if it isn't... Who
are you again?
You!
It takes me back.
Mama. Mama.
She's just the most sunny person in the world.
Nice.
She's over here making yo mama jokes.
Nice, nice. Lol.
She's trying. She's trying. Bye.
My name must be passed down to the next generation. I must make sure it's not passed down to some pink-haired floozy.
That was cool.
Milady Hilda, we're here to save you. Oh, she's gone.
Whoops. Alright, back that truck up. Lieutenant is in range to be of absolute doomsday. Whip. Yeah, cook the ball. Now, let me see that. Oh, that's a good number. Stay right there. Hopefully, you'll be able to do something with this. Let's see some kills.
Hasn't even killed 50 people yet.
Hey, 36 is pretty good. I'd say that's pretty. Hey, leave him alone, alright? He trying, alright?
Healing Hannibal. Yeah, Mr. Lecker.
Using
Mr.
heal
Lecker.
bell. I missed your spirit. I missed your never change, my friend.
Mr. Lecker.
Mister.
Hey, Daisy!
Hey, Daisy. Oh yeah, this.
What gives?
Lol.
Fucking.
I feel like Dorothy is gonna come back from 3 houses just to come up and slap him and then leave.
That's what turned to. Sorry.
Sorry.
Wow, you're just gonna end it there?
That's how they do. That's how they do.
They're not even lovers yet.
Oh, but I give that did give some
Good.
height points.
You know, stand up for yourself, Daisy. You don't have to take this.
Yeah, that's why she got 3 extra HP, to prove that she's thick.
Can't believe Ray is a sub-Puritan. Well,
Wow.
according to Keikaku.
Wow. What can I say? I was raised to let the Hongo way.
Hey, it's me, Ray. I'm streaming with all my Nakama.
My Nakama.
Fuck you, Sasuke. You are my Nakama. And Ore don't give a shit.
Oh fuck. Oh my god, they're not actually gonna try bothering going for Shanann. He's just too overflowing with power.
Yeah, they're not even getting to the gate.
Alright, you guys are doing great.
No, the base.
Alright, it's time to do a lot of sticking and moving, but first, time for Daisy's experience.
Thank you for rescuing me, thank you. You said that twice.
That's okay. If you're grateful, you say it twice. You better.
Right.
HP.
Right.
Yep. Sasaga Daisy-chan. Alright, I really do need to start sticking and moving, so let's have it. As many as possible.
You were on my team in Heroes when I played.
He's voiced by Robbie Damon.
Sure is.
He's Tuxedo Mask.
My work here is done.
Very fitting, actually.
But you didn't even do anything.
Swoosh. Tornado!
Wait, was he also Prompto?
Yeah?
Tornado!
Okay. I learned a thing.
Tornado!
Ray Chase and Robbie Damon sounds like a fun combo.
Always is. Alright, let's take out the Lance users because they're probably like the only people that can actually mess me up aside from Riddell, because Riddell has a brave weapon and the crit skill.
Kokodiska. Oh man, that fucking Genet's video. I love the teleporting.
Ron showed me Jules' speedrun of KOF 2002, where he was just basically Genet's was just no selling the entirety of Omega Rugal. So crazy fucking shit, I tell you
If
what.
he didn't have the teleport, I can't imagine how he'd get out of that. He probably wouldn't be in a situation to begin with.
Robbie Damon also plays a character in, well, he plays others, but in Cold Steel, he plays a character. Yes. But there's a point to this story, you assholes.
Go on.
During a voice actor panel for the release of Cold Steel 3, they were, doing some interview questions, or some Q&A to the people, and one of the VAs on stage said that his performance really stood out to her because she got really flustered and had to, fan her face when he said his line like, "See how hot you can make me," and she squeaked like, "Oh."
Oh dear, I do believe I have a spot of the vapors.
Yes. It's a great pun also.
Beautiful.
Because his name and his character has something to do with fire. Play Cold Steel 2 to find out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ray, I told you about the Genocide Cutter combo, right?
Yes, the fact that Omega Rugal can cancel his Genocide Cutter into another Genocide Cutter.
Yeah, he has more bullshit. He's got his Kaiser Wave can actually come out delayed or really fast, so you can't predict it.
That's so stupid. Ah, fuck.
Yeah. And speaking of Genocide Cutter, it has an extension.
Oh fuck.
You know how
Genocide Cutter.
It has like the crescent kick and then the upwards kick. Well, this one has the crescent kick, upwards kick, and then as he drops down, he does a front kick.
Not the fuck.
So you can't actually punish him.
What the fuck?
He gets it for free. And you only get one shot at him, so if you lose, you're booted out of arcade mode.
Ah, he's one of those bosses. Oh no, it's Final Bison from Alpha 3.
So bad.
Oh, it's so bad. I've only really played in depth the console version of Alpha 3 where the one shot in arcade mode was implied. Thank God, unless you play Final Battle mode.
Oh boy. Is that where you have two characters?
That's Dramatic Battle. Final Battle is where you just pick a character and you fight their final boss of arcade mode automatically.
Dramatic Battle, where you can reenact one of the Street Fighter movies.
Yeah.
I've read that you can pretty much do that in that new Saga game, Scarlet Grace, where you can pick one of 4 characters to start the game as, and one has completely free open world, so you could basically run into the final boss as one of your first encounters, almost.
Nice. It's very
like
smooth.
all over again. Oops, I ran into Lavos. Well.
World Revolution.
I love that track.
That was a good one.
You were supposed to crit one of those. Famina, you've let me down. first.
Man, that's fucking cluster. I gotta admit though, this really is going much faster than expected.
Yeah, this portion of the map is like this, but once we clear through Radel's crew, it's just Z all the way over here.
Nice.
We
I
haven't
forgot about something.
done a single castle yet, Ron.
It feels shorter, that's for sure. You're a crusader. I'm disappointed.
You don't look like one.
Well,
That's one of their lines. I know it is for a fact. That's one of their lines.
You don't look like one.
No. We've got some real big brain strats here.
But listen, all shall be revealed in time.
Like this.
Did he just get no EXP? Is he maxed?
He's maxed, yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Not bad, not bad.
I'm gonna go grab something to eat.
You do
Go for it,
that.
bruh.
I shall return anon.
Oh, excuse me. Berserk staff getting a level.
Good.
Nice. Well, I guess while Kristen's out, I can talk about something. Let's see. I can go over another Ron's Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Since I'm in a KOF mood, how about the Orochi Saga?
How about the Orochi Saga? What the you hit with a... Don't forget what game we're playing. Go ahead, Ron.
How much do you know about the Orochi Saga?
I've seen playthroughs of 96 and 7 and 8, but a long time ago. I don't remember that much about them.
Oh, I see. Well, it's surprisingly interwoven and actually planned out.
Yeah, the one thing I do know about King of Fighters is that the Orochi Saga is like a fan favorite. It's very well received.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it helps that 98 is a fucking really a masterwork of a fighting game. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, oh, it's really great. So, to know the Orochi Saga, you have to know the past, and the past behind the whole lore. It's based off of the Yamada no Orochi storyline, which is basically three clans, the Kusanagi clan, the Yasakani clan, and the Yada clan, all come together to seal Orochi, which is like this big bad Inuyasha demon. And they succeed. They actually do it. But Orochi had some fallbacks in case it happened.
Girl fallbacks. Everyone's gotta have a fallback plan.
Yeah. So for one, he has this cult called the Haki Show, which is like which is kind of like it's a cult basically. That's the way I can say it. And there are these individuals that reincarnate over the years. I love that crit, by the way.
Good crit. Always so satisfying to see it.
Yeah. And on top of that, the Yasakani are actually rivals of the Kusanagi, and they end up making a pact with the Orochi. And they're like, hey, we can't stand being the lesser clan here. Could you give us a hand, Orochi? And Orochi's like, yeah, sure.
Seems
let's
to
see.
me.
I can make your flames even stronger than Kusanagi's. Like, way stronger.
Bro.
Just sign here on the dotted line. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, there's fine print under here. Let's see. If we sign this, all of our men will die at a young age, and the mothers will die from childbirth.
Nani?
Is that right? Oh no, it's not. Don't worry about it.
We plan to revise these contracts later. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it eventually.
Okay, cool. I guess we'll do that then. They sign on the dotted line, and they changed your name to Yagami because reasons.
There's reasons.
And ever since that day, they've been at war with the Kusanagis, and that carries on to Iori and Kyo. So eventually, years later, there's this guy named Genitz, and he's like the head of the hockey show. He's basically a priest, Yorokobe Shonen and all that.
Yorokobe Shonen.
And he actually does a lot of background shit. Like before 94 happens, which is like the first KOF. Genitz, it's spelled Goenitz. Max calls him Go Nuts though, so I'll probably just call him Go Nuts.
I mean, that's a pretty good name considering what he is. You would go nuts.
Yeah. So he meets Rugal. Rugal is this black market dude. He enjoys fighting to a very unhealthy degree, and I'll get into that later. But Go Nuts and Rugal fights him, and Go Nuts wins, actually, and he takes his right eye. And Rugal's all pissed off about it. Oh,
Thank
hey,
you,
Zane, how you
Rebels.
doing,
It's been
bud?
far too long since I've seen her honest battle. Oh, you're welcome.
Who the fuck is Riddell?
Zane, please. Zane, please. Goodbye.
Peace out, Zane.
That was the last of the recolors. Press F for Zane for real now.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone for good.
I'm gonna miss him.
I'm gonna miss him too.
So Go Nuts beats Rugal, and Rugal's all pissed off about it, but Go Nuts is all like, hey, you're really strong, I'm not gonna lie. You didn't beat me, but you're really strong. So I'm gonna do you a favor, I'm gonna give you this Orochi power. And it's gonna replace your right eye. And Rugal is all like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And I suddenly feel better about this deal now.
Seems legit to me.
And then Go Nuts leaves. And he's hunting after a guy who abandoned his cult. And he ends up going to this little mountain village. And a guy is there, he raised a family. He raised Leona, he's Leona's dad, basically. And he goes up to the family, he's like, hey dude, Orochi's gonna be a thing in a few years. You want to join me and help that happen? That means the end of the world. Fuck no. I want to live in peace. Go away, you stupid priest.
Go away, you stupid priests.
He's like, oh, well, that's a shame. Well, it would be a shame if I went over to your daughter right here and said, Yorokobe Shoujo. And then he activates a condition in Leona, which is the Rite of the Blood, which is basically Darkudo.
Pretty much, yeah.
She goes fucking insane and kills everyone in the village, including her family. And she's only a little girl, poor thing.
Whoops! Whoops!
So Go Nuts, being pleased with himself, is all like, hey, I'll be back for you years later, but honey, and he leaves. Fortunately for Leona, she repressed everything. She doesn't remember anything about it when Hydern's found and raised her, basically. Hydern's this big mercenary dude. He's really cool. He's got an eye patch.
I fucking love Hydern. He's great.
Yeah. The next thing Go Nuts does is he goes to the Yada clan. There's this girl named Kakura, and she has a sister named Maki, and they're both priestesses. He ends up killing Maki because he got really... What is Vanessa?
No, it's because she's following up on what Spirit said.
Oh, I see.
You are edgy.
No, god damn it, guys. Don't at me when I'm telling the story. I'm gonna lose my place. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, fucking Maki. Go Nuts kills Maki, and then he leaves. That's it. And present day, this is 1994. This is the first King of Fighters. So the story behind the King of Fighters is that originally it was supposed to be a crossover between Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting, which would be Terry Bogard and Ryo Sakazaki's main home series.
I'll stop you for a second, Ron, where he sees the first map, or the first castle.
Then there's no time to waste.
Then there's no time to waste. Continue.
Alright. So originally it was supposed to be a crossover between those two games, but SNK was all like, you know, let's Smash Bros. It up. Let's put all of our franchises in there, including some original stuff. They're like, okay. Excuse me. So we have Terry Bogard and his crew from Fatal Fury, including Andy, Joe, and Mai. Rio and his crew from The Art of Fighting, which is Robert, his dad Takuma, his sister Yuri, and King, his not girlfriend, I guess.
Not girlfriend. Wink.
We also got other stuff like the Ikari Warriors, Hyder and his two boys, Clark and Ralph. We got Athena and her entourage, which is Kenso and an old drunk guy named Chin. And we got some original characters like the American sports team. Who gives a fuck about them though? And one of my favorite characters, Kyo Kusanagi and his buddies. Daimon, the gold medalist from judo, judo gold medal, sorry. And Benimaru, who's Kyo's rival until the Yori shows up.
They're inspired by the Getter team.
They are inspired by the Getter team, actually. Kyo is Ryoma, Benimaru is Hayato, and Daimon is Benkei / Musashi. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Getter team.
And that's Terry. Anyway.
Get our team.
Hey, Chris, you're just in time for me to tell a story, and I'm just about...
It's ElolaNotes time. Strap in.
Yeah.
Strapping in.
Right,
Eating
so...
hot dogs.
Oh, delicious. So the King of Fighters tournament starts, and to everyone's surprise, Team Japan wins. Yeah, they beat Terry, they beat Rio, they just go all the way to the top because they're the original terrors. And when they win, they're invited by Rugal to go hang out on his private, what is it? Private aircraft carrier. That's what it was. So they go to the aircraft carrier and they find Kyo's dad, Saishu, on the ground bleeding. And Kyo's all like, "Dad, what the fuck are you doing here?" And he's like, "Oh, I wanted to fight. Unfortunately, I lost." Sucks to be me right now, huh?
A little bit actually. He tried.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ship is called the Black Noah. Thank you, Superbat. And they meet Regal, who is all like, "Hey, I'm Regal, and I've invited you guys here because you're strong, and I want to add you guys to my collection." Wait, what collection? And he shows a collection of statues of fighters that he's actually beat in the past. And he's like, "Oh man, these statues look cool. They're almost realistic." That's because they are. They're people that melded into the statues, and I want to make you one of them. Ew, that's
Wait,
gross.
what?
No.
What are you talking about? Where's your sense of je ne sais quoi? One of those statues happened to be Guile from Street Fighter as a nice cameo.
Yeah. One of them looks like a Kuma too. That's the funny part. The jabs keep on coming.
They never stop.
I like how in one scene, if you win with Rio's team, Rio is all like, "You're insane," and then Rugal's all like, "Insane? No, I'm perfectly sane. What are you talking about?" Anyway, Team Japan and Rugal fight. Rugal gets serious and throws off his coat and gets a stripper shirt on. But he still loses because, you know, they're the heroes, gotta win. And Rugal's all like, "Oh, well, I'm not a sore loser at all, so I'm just gonna hit this button that's gonna blow up my ship." But I thought you're not a sore loser. I am.
I am.
So the Black Noah blows up because he fucking doesn't know how to take a loss. And Kyo and the team escape. No one knows what happens to his dad though. But Rugal dies, except not, because in the next installment, which is 95, he's alive again and he hosts the next tournament. Oops.
Whoops.
So,
It's signed by R too. The letter, the invitation letter he sends out to people is like, who could that be?
Who could that be? Oh, that's the funny thing about the R, but That's probably a story I'm gonna have to tell for another time, because I only got so much time for this. Anyway, the next tournament starts, and Kyo and the team go to the top once again, and they meet Regal, and Regal's all like, "Hey, I'm glad to see you guys. Wait, didn't you die?" "I did. Except not. Cybernetics, bitch."
Hey, they're a thing.
Yeah, they are. Oh, by the way, your dad's still alive and I brainwashed him. You gotta fight him now. No!
No. What? Nanomachine son.
So Saishu comes up, he's the first sub-boss, and you fight him and you beat him. And then Rugal's all like, well, that's cool. I'm gonna use my Orochi powers to power me up so I can beat you three and get revenge. So Sigma Rugal shows up with his arm all mechanical.
Good luck.
He's looking all crazy and shit. But surprise, surprise, Kyo still wins. And Regal's all like, ah, shit, I gotta use more Orochi powers. Oh wait, I think the priest warned me and said, oh, if I use too much I might die. But I'm still gonna do it anyway.
It's a living.
So, surprise, surprise, he uses it, and then he dies.
Aw.
So Kyo manages to save his dad, and his dad's all like, well, I'm gonna be exiling myself because I'm ashamed of my loss. And that's the last we see of Saishu until the end of the Nest Saga.
Ah, the Nest Saga. That one I'm familiar with.
Another time, but...
I would need to refresh myself because I only really know 99. I can just like abridge like 2000 and like 2001.
There's some important stuff, but the important thing about 95 is that it introduces Iori. Iori is Kyo's rival, and he is the Yagami, to his Kusanagi. Also, apparently Sakurai loves the fuck out of Iori. Good taste.
Good taste.
So 1996 happens, we get another invite, but this time it's not an R, it's a different person. And Kyo, of course, gets to the top of that tournament, and he meets Kagura. She is the head of the Yada clan now. And she tests Kyo and his team to see if they're ready for something. Oh yeah, Iori does get his own isekai. It's hilarious.
You're a crusader? Really? Huh. There you go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No.
There you go.
Hooray!
It exists.
Told you. Because in the original translation, it was like, you're a crusader? Could have fooled me.
Could have fooled me.
Lol.
So 1996 happens. Kyo and the team get to the top and they fight Kagura. Kagura loses and she's all like, well, I gotta tell you a story now. I gotta test you because the Orochi's coming. And Kyo's like, wait, what's the Orochi? Oh, you ever seen Inuyasha? Basically, I guess you could call him Naraku, and we gotta stop him. And Kyo's like, oh, I don't want to do that. And then Iori's there for some reason. Conveniently, because Go-Nuts shows up. And he's like, ha, I have you three where I want you now. Now I will defeat all of you at once. And then Kyo's all like, man, fuck you, you're a priest. Actually, before... I forgot to mention this, but Go-Nuts and Kyo actually fight before 96. And Go-Nuts wins, but he doesn't kill Kyo. But Kyo is actually so ashamed that he changed up his entire fighting style just to beat Go-Nuts when he meets him next time. And that's sort of in line with what they did with the entire fighting system, because back in 94 there were like 8 characters with the same moveset. You could tell it was experimental. Anyway, we get to the end of the fight. They beat Go-Nuts, and Go-Nuts is all like, well, I had a good run, and then he vanishes in the wind. Let's see. There's one more game that's canon. And that's 1997, I believe? Yeah, that's 1997. This is the end of the Orochi Saga. Well, the storyline anyway. We still have 98, but 98's a dream match, and it's mostly for shits and giggles. So, the little cult I mentioned, there's like 3 other members, and they continued Gonet's work even after his death. And they made the next King of Fighters, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. And if not, they were involved deeply in the background. Anyway, Kyo, what you need to know is Kyo and the gang enter again. Iori doesn't enter this time because he's fucking... He doesn't like KOF, he only really enters to kill Kyo. He hates Kyo.
I can't stand you, I hate that about you, X.
Yeah, and Kagura joins as well on the women's fighter team. So Kyo gets to the end, he fights Leona and Iori. They're both actually possessed by the Rite of the Blood. Oh, I see, 4 greater, 4 lesser. Yeah, because, little known fact, Yamazaki is actually a member of the cult. But, he doesn't care. You're all amazing. So we get to, the 3 Goonies, Yashiro, Jeremy, and, Chris.
Chris!
Yes?
Thank you. They're all the remaining members of the hockey show. And, they're all like, hey, you guys fell into our trap. KOF was just a ruse. We're using all your energy to awaken Orochi. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! And, Kyo's all like, oh, well, that's shit. And, they're like, oh, by the way, Kyo, we have your girlfriend. What?
What?
When did that happen?
Whoosh.
Turns out his girlfriend is also a descendant of another person who was like a shrine maiden sacrifice for the Orochi. So that's funny. So Kyo and the others beat, well, actually Kyo was with Iori and Kagura at this moment, because I don't know what happened with the rest of his team. But they end up beating the 3 members, and it turns out that Chris is actually a vessel for the Orochi.
Yep.
Little bitty Chris. Yeah, you never told us about that, Chris. How's that working out for you?
I mean, it's kind of a detail that gets under people's skin, so I prefer not to talk about it.
I understand.
Just don't end the world and we'll be fine.
I'll try.
Oh yeah, Jeremy has the biggest bust in the series, which is funny. Just a side note. Anyway.
Girl stacked. Continue.
Yeah. So Yashiro, Jeremy, and Chris all basically pull together their powers. I think Yashiro and Jeremy actually die to awaken Orochi. And Orochi is awake, and he's here to kick ass, and he's very, very intimidating. Oh, we captured another castle.
It's like a ghost town.
You know, from Morgan's Mazes.
It's like a ghost map.
Jeez.
What's your next move?
Going through it?
Your move, Weeb.
After that, Granville awaits.
Alright. We're almost at Granville. So to finish this off, because we're really close to the end, the 3 Sacred Treasure team, which would be Kyo, Iori, and Kagura, they all fight Orochi, and it's pretty much a standstill, although Orochi has a little bit of an advantage because, you know, it's a fucking Orochi. And Orochi's all like, you know, this is fun, but I can make this even better. Hey, Iori, come here. I'm gonna activate your blood.
My what?
And then Iori goes berserk. And he was about to kill Kyo, but then he took control of himself long enough to turn on Orochi, grab him by the neck, and lift him up. And Orochi's all like, this wasn't in the script.
Fuck the script.
And
Orochi
tries to fight back, but Iori is too empowered by the Rite of the Blood state, so Orochi is completely immobile. And Kagura shouts to Kyo, now's your chance! Go, do it now!
Do it now!
And Kyo runs in, drops the fattest punch he could possibly do on the Orochi, and everything explodes around him. And that's just enough time for Kaga to reseal him. Oh, that's that's what leads to Yori's Isekai? What the fuck?
Listen, the Ride of the Blood is some crazy shit, alright?